Alright, at the bottom right of my hierarchy of anarchy is the beginning of my collection. We started the 16-bit era. First we have for PC Engine Shinobi. Next we have PC Engine Ninja Gaiden. Then we have PC Engine CD Double Dragon 2 The Revenge. Then we move on to Sega Genesis collection. Game Genie up at the very top. Then we move to the right, left, and you got Sonic and Knuckles. And then move down, you have Streets of Rage 2. Move to the right, you got Terminator 2, the arcade game. Both of these are in their original box. You move down, you got X-Men. You got X-Men 2 underneath that. And then underneath here we got Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Then we got Miss Pac-Man. And we got Road Rash 2. Must have for any Sega Genesis fan. New edition. Parasol Stars, the story of Bubble Bobble 3, TurboGrafx 16. New game. Continue the 16-bit era, and we're going to move up to Super Nintendo. First we're going to see here Zelda, the Super Game Boy adapter with the Game Boy game in there, Ninja Turtles, and Doom in the box, Monopoly, and down here that's the Super Mario Kart. Then up the top you got Street Fighter 2, Fatal Fury, Rise of the Robots, Justice League Task Force, Shaq Fu, Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Primal Rage, Killer Instinct, Saturday Night Slam Masters, WWF Super WrestleMania, WWF WrestleMania Arcade, Super Battle Tank 2, Miss Pac-Man, Mario Paint, Sim City, Phantasm 20 AD, and then underneath there you got Super Mario All-Stars. Up here, got Super Mario All-Stars with Super Mario World, Castlevania 4, RoboCop vs. Terminator, Earthworm Jim, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Warlock, Spawn, X-Men Mutant Apocalypse, Contra 3 Alien Wars, Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong Country 2, Donkey Kong Country 3, Krusty's Fun House, Super Mario RPG, Cool World, Toy Story, Goof Troop, and Mystical Ninja. And then from there we have Star Fox, F-Zero, Stunt Race FX, and then Nintendo Game Genie. Super Nintendo Game Genie. Now we're going to move on to Sega CD. Have started from the right, Final Fight CD, Road Rash CD, Snatcher, Eternal Champions Challenge from the Dark Side, Mortal Kombat, WWF Rage in the Cage, Dracula Unleashed, Dragon's Lair, Power Rangers, Jurassic Park, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, Dino Cataclysm. Then up here we got Batman Returns, Earthworm Jim Special Edition, Flashback: The Quest for Identity, Pitfall: The Mine Adventure, The Terminator, Demolition Man, Cliffhanger, Bram Stoker's Dracula, Sonic CD, NBA Jam, Bill Walsh College Football, Lethal Enforcers with the Gun, Konami Justifier. For Sega CD, comes with the gun. Now we move on to the more powerful 32X. First, you'll see we have Star Wars Arcade, Primal Rage, WWF Raw, Fahrenheit Sega CD, and Fahrenheit Sega 32X. Down at the very bottom, you see Corpse Killer 32X. Pitfall: The Mine Adventure for 32X. Here you see a row of 32X titles. Now we're gonna look at my loose cartridges, my 10 loose cartridges of boxless 32X cartridges. We'll start at the top. We'll go NBA Jam, Knuckles Chaotix, Mortal Kombat 2, Metalhead. Down over here, we got Blackthorn. Over here, we got Spider-Man Web of Fire. Over here, we got Doom. We got Virtual Fighter Tough Man Contest. And Virtual Racing Deluxe. Now we move on to the Atari Jaguar 64-bit console. We have NBA Jam, Flashback, The Quest for Identity, Pitfall: The Mine Adventure, Rayman, Iron Soldier, Troy Aikman Football, Ultra Vortex, Kasumi Ninja, Doom, and Alien vs. Predator. Top left, we got Cybermorph. I have the Jag Link, and now we're moving on to the Jaguar CD. Primal Rage, Space Ace, Blue Lightning, VidGrid, Jaguar CD memory card, memory track, Iron Soldier 2, Battle Morph, and Hover Strike. Next we move on to the full motion video powerhouse, the Philips CDI. First we have, at the very top, Thunder in Paradise. Then we have Flashback: The Quest for Identity. Then we have Dragon's Lair. Then we have Dragon Lair 2, Time Warp. Then we have Voyeur. And then we have Mutant Rampage Body Slam. Then we have Super Mario's Wacky Worlds. Then we have Mario Hotel. Then we have Zelda's Adventure. Oh, Zelda, the Wand of Gamelon. And Link to the Past. Hanna-Barbera's Cartoon Carnival. Demo's Quest, Burn Cycle, Mad Dog McCree 1, and Mad Dog McCree 2. The Last Bounty Hunter, Crime Patrol 2, Drug Wars, Who Shot Johnny Rock, The Lost Ride, Keither, Clue, Merlin's Apprentice, Titanic, Compton's Interactive Encyclopedia, Tennis International, Golf Links, Pebble Beach Golf Links, and Astrology. Now we move on to the 3DO collection. We have Alone in the Dark, Alone in the Dark 2, Return Fire Maps of Doom, Casper, Flashback: The Quest for Identity, Gex, the Gecko Gunslinger Collection, which includes Mad Dog McCree, Mad Dog 2, and Crime Patrol. Here we have Lost Bounty Hunter. We have Need for Speed, Road Rash, Doom, D, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Way of the Warrior, Primal Rage, Shadow War of Succession, Corpse Killer, Demolition Man. And then down here we have the Game Guru, which is like a Game Genie from 3DO. Now we move from the 3DO over to the next most powerful console that came out, the Sega Saturn. First we have the Action Replay 4-in-1 ROM cart and cheat device. Then we have the Game Shark 4-in-1 cheat device. Now we have Tomb Raider, we have Resident Evil, we have Shinobi, we have Earthworm Jim 2, we have Guardian Heroes, we have Die Hard Arcade, Road Rash, Need for Speed, Daytona USA, Sega Rally, Virtual Cop 2, House of the Dead. Up here we have Jurassic Park, The Lost World. Underneath that we have Soviet Strike. Underneath that we have Street Fighter 2, the arcade game, the movie. Street Fighter Collection, which includes Super Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and Street Fighter Alpha Gold. Here we have Street Fighter Alpha Warrior's Dreams. Here we have Street Fighter Alpha 2. Here we have Night Warriors. Here we have Marvel Superheroes. Here we have X-Men versus X-Men Children of the Atom. Virtual Fighter 2. Fighting Vipers. Then we move over here. We have Virtual Cop 1, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Primal Rage, Rise of Robots 2, Resurrection, Battle Monsters, NBA Jam Tournament Edition, Madden NFL 97. Then from here you have In Your House, WWF In Your House. Alright, this is my Japanese Sega Saturn games. This one is Dungeons and Dragons 1 and Dungeons and Dragons 2. It's the Dungeons and Dragons collection. Then here we have Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. Here we have X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Here we have Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. Corpse Killer Graveyard Edition, Sega Saturn. One of the top 20 games of the year.